Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 8, The Bear Story. Students, it is generally said that we should always react with one's eyes open rather than directly ending up with any immediate conclusion without thinking. Why? Because if we are doing so, then it generally leads to misunderstanding and further it leads to wrong decision making. Yes? So, this story, the bear story, is also an informative and joyful story about a bear and a lady. In this story, the lady in the mansion had a friendly bear as a pet, and every Sunday the lady visited her sister, leaving the bear on the chain. So one Sunday, while she was walking through the dense forest, she found the bear following her, and she was very angry with the disobedient behavior of the bear. Okay, now what happened next? Let's find out by reading the story in detail. But before that, I would like to introduce the main characters in the story. So there are basically three main characters: the bear, mistress, and the cook. And while reading the story, you will come across few new words like roamed, which means wandered or move about or travel aimlessly, or you can say unsystematically. Okay, so moving from one place or moving here and there is basically roamed. Second one is slain, which means killed. Next is solitary, means lonely. Menacing means threatening. Amiable, which means likable or the one who is very lovable, that is amiable. Next is amicable, so the one who has a good nature. To that person we say that he or she is an amicable person. Clear? Next is porridge. Porridge is basically the food commonly eaten as the breakfast. Next is appetite. Appetite means the desire to eat the food. So these are some new words which you'll come across while reading the story. Now let's start reading the story in detail. So students, once there lived a lady on the border of a big forest. She found a bear cub in the forest and it was starving. Okay, and the bear was very quiet and helpless. The lady had to bring it up on the bottle and the cook helped her in this task. Clear? Clear, students? So, after many years, the bear grew up to a big and strong bear. Okay, and however, he was a most amiable bear. Clear, he was the most lovable bear. He harmed neither the men nor the beast. And there were three mountain ponies in the stable, as you can see in the picture also. There were three mountain ponies in the stable, and he also looked amicably at the cattle. The children used to ride on his back. They had also found asleep in his kennel between his two paws. And the three Lapland dogs loved to play with this bear. Why? Because he was very amicable. Okay, he was amiable also and he was amicable also. So these two main qualities of this bear made made the bear very lovable. Clear, students? So even the children used to ride on his back and the three Lapland dogs loved to play with him. They pulled his ears and teased him every way, but this bear did not mind it at all. Clear? Now the bear ate the same food as the dogs. Okay, he ate the same food as the dogs, and he ate bread, porridge, potatoes, and basically the turnips. So these were the things which the bear ate. He had a good appetite, and he used to see with the wistful eyes at the apples in the orchard. He had also been taught not to touch the beehive. He was once put on the chain for 2 days when he had touched the beehives. Clear, students? So basically he used to get the punishment also for his disobedient behavior. Clear? But otherwise he was chained only at night, and like a dog, a bear also does not like to be chained. Okay, like, and it's with everything, everyone, students, like if being a human being, being a human being, even you don't like to be chained. Okay, so same is the case with the animals also. They don't want to be chained. And the lady visited her sister every Sunday, and this sister lived on the other side of the mountain lake. Clear, and that was not safe to go with the bear through the forest. So on the Sundays, the bear was chained the whole afternoon. Clear? So one Sunday, while walking through the dense forest, she found that the bear was following her. And with this behavior of the bear, students, the lady got very angry. Okay, and there was no time to take him back home. So she did not want him to come with her. She told him in her hardest tone to go back, and she threatened him with her parasol. Okay, and the bear had even lost his new collar. Its collar is basically a type of band which is put around the neck of the bear. Okay, so the bear lost this band. So with this also the lady got more angry, and she hit the bear. Okay, so see the behavior of the lady. She hit the bear with the with her parasol so hard that it broke into two. Clear, even the parasol broke into two, and the bear stopped and opened his mouth several times as it wanting to say something. Clear, but she didn't listen, the bear. And then he turned round and went back. However, he stopped now and bent to look back at the lady. And at last, she lost sight of him. Clear? And students, when the lady came home in the evening, she found the bear looking very sorry for him. It was so because he had been sitting there the whole day. See, the bear was sitting there the whole day, but still he got the punishment. And sitting in the same position, he had been waiting for the lady. And the lady was still very angry. She began to scold the bear. She said that he would be chained for 2 more days as punishment. So the old cook heard the lady and rushed out from the kitchen. She loved the bear as her own son. She asked the lady to bless him instead of scolding him. The bear had been sitting there all the day as meek as an angel. And it was then this lady who hit the bear. Okay? And this lady realized that she had met another bear in the forest. Clear? So it was not her bear which she met in the forest. It was the another bear. Clear, students? So this bear was as obedient as he was earlier. Clear, students? So that's why we usually say that before taking any decision, you should think once. And it's not always that what you are seeing with your eyes, that is true only. Okay, so you should take your decision in a very good way by listening and by seeing the things properly. It's not just that you have taken your decisions very in a hurry way, okay, and at last you got to know that the decision which you have taken was wrong. So misunderstanding leads to wrong decision making. So we should be careful while making decisions. Clear, students? So this was all about the story, the bear story. So read the story once, and if you have any doubts, you can take that. Thank you.